run into something. Man, y'all, this wind is absolutely insane today. I'm trying to keep the microphone out of the direction of the wind itself. So right now we're sitting at 20-mile-per-hour winds. There is a 60% chance of rain right now. Let's hope it doesn't dump on us, but there is some dark clouds right here behind me. We got a south wind. We were kind of hoping for a west wind because where we're at, they would come in from the closed area back here, but instead we're dealing with south. We'll try to make the best of it. There's some ducks flying right now. Shows that there's birds in the sky, but I've only seen one goose since we got here. Probably an hour to an hour and a half until the evening flight where they go to feed. Hope they crossed over us. There's some right back here actually. We got geese flying. Hell are you shooting at? I can already tell I'm gonna get cut off on every shot, so I'm gonna move down. When you're pass shooting, you gotta move with the birds. Birds move, you move. Looks like we have a little bit better of a spot down here. There's a little bit of cover, very, very, very little. But there's a little bit of cover around me, and they're crossing over right up here. Might have to put this thing away if it rains too much. Not a waterproof camera. There's a bunch coming up right now. Oh, nice! I just went for a nice long walk to chase down a bird, but we got it. We don't have dogs today because this slough right behind us is really deep and it's going really fast, so we don't want to chance the dogs getting hurt or potentially getting swept away. Alright, y'all. So I just got a visit from the game warden, and I'll tell you, nothing happened. Now the reason nothing happened is because I was polite to him, I was calm, and I was doing nothing wrong. And believe it or not, when you're calm and you're respectful, you're gonna get a good response out of him most times. So here's what happened. He walked up, I stayed sitting down the way that I was. I had my gun across my lap. I didn't have my hands on near the trigger. I didn't start fidgeting around when he started coming up trying to do anything that looked suspicious. He came up to me, just started conversation, asked for my license. I gave it to him, checked my license and my ID, said we're good to go. He checked my gun to make sure that I had a plug in the gun so I could only shoot 3 rounds because that is the law here. That was it. When you talk to game wardens, just be polite, be calm. If you're not doing anything wrong, you have nothing to worry about. They're very good people, good information. I asked them about accessibility for some hunting ground nearby. That's a good resource to ask from because he's gonna know the law on if you can hunt somewhere or not. Have your license on you, make sure you're shooting a legal amount of shells, make sure you're shooting at the right birds. Now granted, I'll agree sometimes they're more on edge than others, and a lot of it reflects on the kind of people that they're dealing with. If you imagine from their perspective, if you're walking up on somebody that has a loaded gun, of course you're going to be more careful. These guys are just trying to do their job like you do at your job. And if you'll notice, I wasn't filming it. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to prove to you that, oh, here's the game warden, I saw him, this close call. Like, don't be weird to them, You trying to film them, putting a camera in their face is definitely going to make them think that there's potential, that there's something else going on. got 5 minutes left to shoot in time. 10 minutes. And a lot of these birds with this wind, the vast majority is going to fly against the wind, but you're still going to see some going side to side, some going with it, and they're cruising. So you want to set up in a way where the birds are going to be kind of coming to you.
Mud picking.
Well, folks, that is the day, or the afternoon anyways. It's always nice to get out. It rained a little bit on us, but it didn't rain a whole lot. The wind was really the big thing that got us there. Anyways, that game warden ended up showing back up and checked the birds, conversated with us a little bit, but he was very polite, very nice guy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button down there. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, because I do videos every single week. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see you next time.